you. Thank you, Allie. We'll get started with Annie from the Sun-Times. Hey, Allie, long time, no talk.
I know. Haven't you asked enough questions? No, just kidding.
Just quickly, how would you describe the team's energy before the final game ahead of the break?
Really good. Everyone's just super excited just to play this game. We haven't played, and it feels like a long time. It's been like a week, so it just feels good to get back on the court and be able to play a game.
And then Vegas, I know most of the team is going, or all of the team is going. Will there be some fun had aside from all of your guys' duties as all-stars?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think anyone really knows exactly what they're doing yet. There's so much schedule, especially for the all-stars, and so we're kind of going to be working around them and to see whenever they have any time. But I'm pretty sure everyone will probably end up at the same place.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
No problem.
Cheryl Rice out, WBEZ.
Hi, Ellie. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm just fine. Can you talk about your another chance for the three-point shooting contest? And you've already got a couple underneath your belt. What's your strategy going into it?
Just try to be relaxed, not take it too serious, but not so relaxed to where you don't even care about it. You're just finding a good balance, and I think the key is just to make a few on your first rack. So that's just my goal, is to make a few in the beginning so you feel confident and not too much pressure to make everything at the end. So that's kind of my mindset going into it.
What's if, like, at this point in your career, to still be asked to do it and still be able to do it?
I mean, it's always an honor to be able to be a part of this event that the WNBA puts on, especially Vegas. They always have so many fans, and there's so much action going around, obviously being Vegas, so it's just fun to be a part of it. It means a lot to be able to be this old and still be able to, shoot it and be a part of, this competition with so many other amazing shooters out there to choose from. So I'm just, honored that they chose me.
You're not old. You're just getting better.
Thank you. Thank you. Sounds better.
Eric Wilson has asked in the chat, preparing for tonight against the Mystics, how defensively has the team prepared to disrupt them?
We have a good game plan. We know they like to, when they win games, they make a lot of threes. Obviously, Atkins and Tina play really well when they win, so those are kind of our focuses, to defend them well and make sure that they don't get off from the three-point line. So we've been talking about that a lot this week in practice, and obviously focusing on ourselves a lot too, because on offense, if we don't play well, that's kind of been an Achilles heel for us. So just working on, a little bit of everything, having a complete game tonight.
Great. Allison Moran, the next.
Hey, Allie, congratulations on multiple selection. What was that, one win on the three-point shootout? How much preparation do you actually do for the three-point shootout?
In the past, I've used a rack and practiced a little bit at practice, but I didn't do that this time. So, I shoot spots every day, but just not like grabbing the ball like that. So I think all the preparation is just every shot I've ever taken in my career. So I'm just going to be confident in that, I get shots up every day, and whatever happens, happens.
And you're not going to do anything special this in terms of, taking more shots or anything like that, or extra practice?
Not really. Our schedule's kind of jam-packed. Getting on a flight tomorrow morning out to Seattle to drop the dogs off, so I just don't really have time to get in the gym. So it'll be in Vegas. It'll be in Vegas, and hopefully Shooter's Touch just takes over.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
No matter what, you're not old.
Thank you.
You're not old. You're not looking old out on the court, I tell you that much. So,
appreciate it.
How does your body feel though? Is there a need to do more reps or things like that at this age in comparison to, say, 5-10 years ago?
Yeah, obviously 5, 10 years ago, I felt better, felt younger and just more fresh, and you didn't like need that break physically. I feel like a lot of us are looking forward to this break coming up just to rest the body. And obviously 10 years ago, you didn't need any break. It was like, all right, let's play again. Let's keep on going. So I think I'm just looking forward to the break and just to rest the body, reset the mind, and come back strong for the second half of the season.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Jamal Collier.
Hey, Alan. Just wondering about the month-long break that you're going to have. Obviously, you'll be in Vegas for a little bit, but just how do you approach that? What do you any plans?
Yeah, gonna go out west. Gonna go to Montana, get a little vacation, nature, lake time in, and just relax. Just be with family and mentally have that reset, and physically that I think we all need right now. And then come back and just be ready to go, because our second half of the season is our toughest. So, but definitely ready for this break.
Cool. And then this first half, sort of what do you make of it? Obviously, you guys had some injuries early, the big losing streak and the big winning streak, playing better. Just sort of what do you think the team is at right now?
I think we're feeling good just to all be healthy. That's our main thing. I think if anything we can take from this first half is that when we're full strength, that's our potential, and that's where we saw this season going. So I feel like we're all just going to do a really good job of taking care of ourselves in this break and competing and just all being healthy on the court. And then I feel like we'll see a lot more wins in the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James K.
Hey, Allie, thanks for your time. That last answer you just had was kind of cut off there, so I'm just kind of hoping to kind of piggybacking off of that. I mean, I don't believe you have had anyone listed on the injury report over the last 8 or 9 games. I'm just curious, like, how much confidence that gives you, knowing that when you're at full strength, that especially heading into this really tough stretch in the second half of the year, like how much confidence that gives you, knowing that when you're at full strength, you can battle with any of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, that stretch where we went on our winning streak, and even the tough losses we had in it, I feel like just full strength, we always feel like we can step on the court and win the game. So I feel like as long as we can stay healthy, this team was built to have everyone healthy and everyone contributing. So I think that if we're healthy, we're going to be feeling pretty confident in the second half.
Great. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Allie. We'll bring in Courtney now.
Thank you.
Our girl Pepper Pursley, we're excited to have you. We'll start with you.
Thank you. Hi, Courtney. So great to see you. So there's a lot of this talk about great players and GOATs and all that type of stuff. But in your opinion, what skills define a truly great basketball player?
Wow, good question. I think someone that is competitive, athleticism helps, intelligent, and fearless. I think if you have those attributes, you're on a really good path to be one of the greatest.
Thank you.
Eric Wilson.
Court, how are you?
What's up, Eric? How's it going?
I'm all right. I'm looking forward to Vegas. So I wanted to ask you, tonight against the Mystic, last home game before the break, just mentally, how's the team preparing to disrupt this Mystics team?
Well, we know that they have the leading scorer of the league on the team, and she kind of runs things for them. So luckily we had a week to prepare. It's been nice to really practice and kind of get our defense in check. And, it's all about trying to contain their scores. So if we can do that, we're in a good chance to win the game.
Do you appreciate having this time, or is it kind of hitch in your giddy up, if you will, because you had a streak of, you were on one, off two, then back to back. Did you appreciate this time, or would you have rather just kept the momentum going?
No, I appreciated this time. I think it was really good for us to really have a week of practice. With the schedule the way it is, we very rarely have time to get on the floor and practice things that we aren't very good at, or keep things sharp to make adjustments. So it was a good opportunity for us. Obviously, after this game, we're gonna have a long time to do that, but it was good, coming off that long road trip to kind of get into the gym, get back home, and make some adjustments.
And then I have a real quick last one. Allie said that you ladies are going to Montana just to kind of relax and get away. Anything special y'all gonna do while you're out there?
Disconnect. Absolutely disconnect.
Fair enough. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
I'll make sure to reach out to you on that time. I'm just kidding. Annie Constable, we'll go with
You
you.
just can't help yourself.
Wait, I thought I had a one-on-one scheduled that week that you guys were going to be on.
Yeah.
Exactly an hour-long
I
one.
think that you were misinformed.
Sorry, bad jokes. I'm not a comedian. But what adjustments does the team, or is the team focused on making ahead of the second half of the season?
Really limiting our turnovers, just getting a shot up every time down the floor, because we have proven over the course of the season that when we get shots up, we shoot a high percentage and we score the basketball. So that's number one. Obviously, defensive rebounding. If we limit the other team's second chance points, we're the games that we have won. Those are the two things that we've done a good job in terms of the stats and the categories like that. So those are the things that we're just gonna focus on going forward. If we limit our turnovers and rebound the basketball, we're in a good shape, we think.
And then as far as All-Star goes, Allie's going to be shooting during halftime. So are you three going to be popping out of the locker room to come support her, or how is that? Are you going to be able to watch her during halftime for?
Absolutely,
3 points?
100%. We'll be there. We'll be there supporting her on. Usually at All-Star, you don't go into the locker room at halftime. So,
Okay.
But even if we did, we all three would be out there. Sorry, coach. We got to support Allie.
Awesome. Thanks, Courtney. Cheryl, WEZ.
Hey, Courtney, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Courtney, what have you learned about your team this season, with the ups and the downs, and having this time together that you didn't know before the season started?
Oh, wow. I think when we're at full strength, I think that our ability to play on both ends of the floor, I think that it was something that you just weren't really sure. Obviously on paper, everything, this roster looked really good. When the addition of Candace Parker, it was like, you just never know how things are going to turn out. And when we had a full roster, I was, just impressed, I think, with how well and smooth our offense ran. There's times when, I want the ball in my hands, but it's in Candace's, and good things happen. So it's all about sharing the ball and how things how smoothly it's been on offense. I mean, during that 7-game winning streak, I think we were averaging 90-something points. I think that was one thing that I really learned. Like when things are when we're healthy, we're really, really good on the offensive end.
The fact that everyone's going to be with you and the other All-Stars next week, it seems like this team has this sense of camaraderie that you don't see all the time in sports. Is that accurate? Yeah,
I mean, that's something that in the last several years that we've really kind of embraced, is that our chemistry on and off the floor. We have a lot of people. We want to surround ourselves with a culture that people want to be here. People want to play for each other and with each other. And we've had that the last couple of years. So that's something that's really, really important to us.
Great. Say hello to my ex-husband in Montana.
Okay.
Nice of you. James K.
Hey, Courtney, thanks for your time. Allie has been one of the most efficient bench players in the league this year. And just thinking about the second half of the season, let's just say if you were her campaign manager for being 6th Woman of the Year, what case would you make?
Well, you know, she's a 3-time All-Star that is coming off the bench, and that was the previous 3 years. It wasn't like a long time ago, you know. So, you know, she deserves it. She would probably, you know, and she can. I think all 6 women. Do you think that maybe they could be a starter in this league? But you know, that's what she's really embraced this role, and it's huge for us having her come off the bench and just, you know, be such a scoring threat right away. I think in all of our wins, you can tell that she's kind of been that factor, that she's just so efficient and comes in and does it in a short amount of minutes. So that's what you look for in a 6th Woman of the Year. So, you know, and Allie's won that a couple times. I think her name is synonymous with that award. So.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time.
Allison Moran.
Hi, Courtney. How does it feel just to be at the end of this first half? Are you ready for this break?
Yeah, I'm ready for the break. You know, it's especially with that long road trip, and we played a lot of games in a short amount of time coming from overseas. You know, it'll be nice just giving our bodies a rest and you know, being able to just focus on staying healthy, getting healthy. And looking forward to the second half of the season.
Is when Allie was named, you know, to represent in the free contest, what was your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction was that she's gonna go get another one. You know, go get another 3-point contest championship.
It was it's something when not only your teammate but your wife gets something like that. That's got to be huge for family.
Absolutely, I'm really happy for her, and I think that, you know, she does so well in those contests. I know she puts a lot of pressure on herself, so I always just want her to enjoy the moment. You know, everybody loves to see her shoot, so it'll be a fun time. But most important, just to have fun with it, because if she shoots it the way she can, the ball's going to go in most of the time. So she's in good shape.
Great. Can you assess? You've done a little bit of assessing with other questions, but are you where you thought you would be with the team at the end of this first half? Is this where you guys imagined yourself at end of the night? Hopefully 11-9 after tonight. But you assessed this first half of the season.
No, going into the season, we definitely didn't see a 7-game losing streak. But, you know, obviously, if we were a little more healthy during that time, we had even just 1 or 2 more players, you know, and we were able to get some of those wins, we'd be looking at a little bit better of a record. But, you know, I think we bounced back very well and turned around and went on a 7-game winning streak, which is difficult to do. So, you know, considering all the things that went into it, I think we are, and maybe not happy, but we're okay with where we are, and just looking to build on that.
Well, if I don't get to talk to you again, have a wonderful time in Montana. Enjoy the big sky country, and we'll certainly be looking forward to the next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Courtney.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you pregame with James Wade, 75 minutes before tip-off. Have a great day.